Howdy Tummy Temple community, it's Janelle, and we're a little over a week into our cleanse, and I hope it's really going well for you. I wanted to give some ideas, as promised in the very beginning video that I sent out for our community cleanse, about what we can do to get into some of the other layers of our being, emotional, spiritual. These are all things that, especially in the fall, are really good to clean up and start to examine. And as we're cleansing, we're taking away things. We're kind of unloading the body of toxins, and so we have a little bit more space to add some good things in. So I wanted to give you some ideas of things you can add in to actually help nourish your spirit and to do kind of a little bit of a emotional and spiritual detox as well. The first thing, it's pretty easy. It's a gratitude journal. You just pick 3 things at the end of the day. You kind of reflect things that you're grateful for. And this is really awesome because gratitude and fear and all those other things that kind of bog us up can't really exist in the same space. So you actually really start to change the way your brain is wired when you do a little bit of gratitude journaling. And it's really easy. Just 3 sentences. It doesn't have to be 3 pages, right? Another one is just going outside a little bit, maybe taking a little walk through your neighborhood if you have a park nearby, maybe even just take your shoes off and put your feet on the ground and just get barefoot and just connect to the earth a little bit. Let her energy in to kind of fill up that space that you're clearing with your detox. Really sweet thing to do. A little art project like a collage, or maybe we're getting some of those little mini canvases and doing some tiny paintings. And you don't have to be Picasso or you don't have to be Michelangelo to be an artist, right? So maybe you're cutting some stuff out of a magazine and making a little vision board for yourself. It could be a small one, it could be a big one, maybe you do it with friends. But it's a nice little thing to do to just kind of connect to your right brain and get all that engaged. Another thing I really like to do is to get a book that has like daily devotional practices, maybe from a specific spiritual religion or a tradition, anything that really speaks to you and that has that kind of a little bit of a daily dose, a little nourishment every day for your spirit, some advice that you can use to help guide your day or to observe yourself and be really, really helpful. And then there are ways that we can continue to actually take things away, clear things away on those other levels, such as meditating, even if it's like 5 or 10 minutes a day, just making the world stop, settling down, and letting your nervous system kind of orient and collect. Sometimes we just need the medicine of silence to really drop in, and that can be really detoxifying for the spirit. Perhaps you take a social media cleanse. Go for a week without Facebook. So you have to go to YouTube and check the Tummy Temple videos. But just let Facebook maybe go for a week. We know how much time we spend with that and how it can just really pull us out of our center and create those, sometimes for some of us, like comparison and duality and all this stuff. But whatever it is, maybe just take a break and see how that goes. It's always interesting to see what comes up when we do something like that. How about sleeping an hour earlier? Make the world stop an hour earlier. That's how I think of it. So you'll go to sleep earlier. Maybe then you get up a little earlier and you have time to do some of these other things that I mentioned before. And then you can also try to catch negative self-talk as it comes up. Sometimes we're so hypnotized to that it's hard to catch it, but if you kind of set your little sentinel in your head to catch when you're saying mean things about yourself or berating yourself, chances are you're also maybe doing it to other people. So if you start with yourself, it's actually really helpful. And then, you won't maybe catch all of it, but catch 1 or 2, flip it around, say something sweet to yourself. I think it's a really great way to start clearing out some of that negative stuff. All right, so there's just a few ideas. As we think of more, we'll help you out. But I'm incorporating many of these for myself, and it's feeling really, really good because as above, so below. The body cleanses, and the mind and the spirit will also cleanse along with you. So it's good to pay attention and support both of those. So, hey, please let me know what you're doing. We'd love to hear from you. Keep your questions coming. It's going great. All right, Tummy Temple community, I'll see you next time.